now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, ready to go here. Here's O'Neal Cruz. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and away we go this afternoon. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike two. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. On to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ezekiel Duran. 2 for 7 in the series so far. That one finds the zone. Strike one. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Ripped on a line. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third.
Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
All over that one right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball to the right side. Off balance feed. There's one.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Two on, 2 outs. Bounced out to short. Arias. That ends the frame. Bottom of the first. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. The wind and the pitch. The 0-1. And a foul ball left side. The wind of the pitch. Right side. Bell. Steps on first for the out. Now batting Jared Duran. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he can run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
That one misses, and that is ball 1.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique, and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Good eye in that spot.
3-1.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
In the air out to center. Reynolds on the run. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. There's the strike up high. 0-1. Two outs, base is empty. caught him looking for the K. Back now at Progressive Field. Here's the veteran first baseman, Brandon Bell. Burns back to work. Swing and a ball popped up. Story under this one. One down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Ground ball right side. And foul ball. Burns, a Northern California native. He was a 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin. Made it as a pitcher. At the belt and fires. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And first offering is fouled off. Burns, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. The pitch. High fly ball out into left center field. Quan settles underneath it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Brent Rooker. Strike on the inside corner.
0-1.
Strike 2.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Ground ball right side. Toss to Bell. One up, one down. Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Mansardo. Looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. They'll score here in the 2nd. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And there's a foul ball. Man at 2nd. Just off the outside edge. One ball, one strike. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Gabriel Arias will hit next. That's to 3rd. Gonzalez. That's the inning. New inning getting started. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Burns back to work. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, jumps at the wall, and he brings it back. And the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neill Cruz. 0 for 1 so far. And that one in the air center field. Duran pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Ezekiel Duran, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's through there for a strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. The wind of the pitch. Trevor Story stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
1-0.
Late with the swing there.
1-1.
The wind to kick the pitch. Out towards left center. Cruz heads towards it. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Miles Straw.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
On the ground. And that one handled. Fires over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Wouldn't chase that time. That one lifted to left. Martinez has a beat on it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. And here is J.D. Martinez. And a pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. Gathers and throws to first. That's the 1st out in the top of the 4th. Brian Reynolds here.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hard hit right side. Sends it to first. And that quickly 2 away. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. There's a strike. All tied up here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Ripped, but it curls foul. Righty delivers. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And that's in the dirt. Hit weakly on the ground. And that's just foul. 2 outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2-2 down. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Bottom of the 4th, now the number 2 hitter, Jared Jones. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. And he deals. And ball 1.
It's a good take.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Jose Ramirez. Struck out looking his first time. On the ground, right side, and he grabs it in foul ground. Strike 2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next pitch is outside. And the right-hander deals. The punch out there. 2 up, 2 down. And up next for Cleveland, Brent Rooker. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And that one is inside. Righty to the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And a pitch. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here in Cleveland, up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. One home run shy of 200 for his career. The right-hander back to work. On the ground to first, and he picks it up in foul territory. Bell, a former All-Star, 36 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2009. There's a strike. The 0-2. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's his 6th home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So now here's the DH, Jack Sawinski.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Fought off foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Oh, 0-2 now. And that's down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K. Now the catcher up to hit, Henry Davis. Fly to left his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Tyler O'Neill. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1. And I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next offering is down low.
2-2.
Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. Here's a 2-2. In the air, right field. Straw has a beat on it. 2 away now. Back to the top of the lineup. O'Neill Cruz, the next to hit. And a swing and a miss there. Davis leads off first with 2 down to the inning. High fly ball out towards left field. Quan going back, stretches out and hauls it in. Back here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Bo Naylor. The pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Now this is in the air down the line. Sizes this one up. 1 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gabriel Arias grounded out his first time. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And fouled off. The Pirates leading by a run. Last half of inning number 5. And there's a base hit to right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Couple of singles back to back. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Double play ball to second. Tags the runner for 1. So the Guardians lineup turns over. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Quan. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
The pitch. And a count 1-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. On the ground right side into the outfield, base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. We're tied at 1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Duran in the box lays off for ball 1. Straw over at second. Quan on at first with 2 down. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. That one pulled foul. One and 2 now. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. And that one a little below the knees. And the count's even at 2. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. And a pitch. Outside.
Nope, outside.
And it's 1-0. And another ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
3-0.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Countable.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out. Now it's J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Brian Reynolds getting ready to hit. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Quan going back on this one. And he brings it into the warning track. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Back now at Progressive Field. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. That one to first. Bell takes it to the bag. One up, one down. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Brent Rooker. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Mansardo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Two down, nobody on. And another ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And here it comes. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That's out to center field. Reynolds on the run. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. A big swing and a miss. With the go-ahead run at third here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Just missed.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Nick Gonzalez. Burns back to work. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 0-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Just shy of the wall. Up next for the Pirates, Brandon Bell.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Just off the inside edge. Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Up the middle. Throws to first in time. And they get Belt for the out. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a swing and a drive. This one's got a chance. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second now as they still don't have it. Relay throw home. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. On the mound now for the Pirates, Dauri Moreta.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Here comes a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Guardians finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive. And the pitch. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's Trevor Story now. And that's outside. Just missed. Kicks and fires. Popped up. Corrals it. And there's 2 away. And here is Miles Straw. And there's the strike. And that's too high. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1-2. Count.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a high chopper. In there safely.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So the batting order turns over. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Right through there for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Just missed. With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom of the 7th. Runner on the move. Line drive. And that's a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out flying. Ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the batter now, Jared Jones. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Nick Sandlin.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The pitch. Fought off foul. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed. Line, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
O'Neill swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And it's caught for the out. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the Pirates batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, O'Neill Cruz, trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Way out front for strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And the dirt kicks away from the catcher. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So the tying run at second. Got him swinging. Ezekiel Duran, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And now it's even up.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And on second, 2 down. And he hits a ground ball right side. Story. And that is the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
I think he kind of leaned into that one.
Man at first, Brent Rooker digs in for the Guardians. Wouldn't chase that time. Chapman, multi-time All-Star, 37 years young. And he was born in Cuba. Next pitch is outside. And he deals. Right down to shoot. Now 2 balls and a strike. Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
And now he looks him back to second. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Inside, just missed. Chapman, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. That one fouled off.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Got him looking. 2 down. And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And a pitch. Martinez at the plate now, and that's inside.
1-0.
Ripped to short. Tosses across to first. Out leading off the top of the 9th, and they take care of a big threat right there. Reynolds in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. There's the strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And another ball.
2-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one to first, and he handles it himself for the out. Now the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Next pitch is downstairs. One strike away. Off the mark there. And the count's full.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.